quarterbacks. Do you take any extra reps during the course of the week as an emergency guy?
No.
Good quarterback?
No.
No? You said you'd be the guy if they needed the third to play. Will it be like getting on a bike again and just riding it, or if you had to do it?
I don't know. Obviously, I wasn't that good anyway, so.
Terrelle, Josh Allen was talking about Jimmy Hansen mentioned the other day that you guys invited Josh to come and hang out with you and Josh Gordon. Took you up on the invite and hung out with you guys. Can you just talk a little bit about that and how does he fit in with you guys and what's it like hanging out?
Josh is awesome. He's an awesome leader. He's a guy that's very, he's very knowledgeable, just because of his experience. Just how he handles the quarterback position, how he handles protections, how he handles the choices he goes and the places he goes with the ball, and he's just a team guy, His family's away in Charlotte, so, he asked, we talked to him here about, you guys want to watch a game together. I was like, come over. Me and Josh were at the house. He came over, and he was there for about 3 and a half, 4 hours, and we watched both games. So it was cool.
And is it good to get, just even for camaraderie and
absolutely
that kind of stuff? Is it good to do so?
You got to build trust, no matter who you're playing with, whether it doesn't matter if you're offensive lineman or whatever. I mean, you got to build trust and know that guy, he's going to have your back, and the best way to do that is spend time together. It doesn't have to be for a long time, go dinner, whatever. But, Josh spent a good while at my house, and, it was good to be around him and talk to him, and, we were asking each other questions, different questions, non-football related, and it was awesome to watch. We watched the Steelers play, and then we watched the Rams. So.
If you did have to go in there, if something happened to Josh and Cody, would you be able to, how difficult would that be to step in there?
Nothing's going to happen to Josh.
Did you bond with him when you guys were down there in Charlotte, Randy Moss's place? I mean, was that a good experience?
We worked off a lot on routes, and he threw 4 days in a row. That certain week, that I was there, and he ended up being there one of the weeks I was there. So it was awesome, just to get some work in before we even got there, before we got here for camp, and we spent a good amount of time there.
Kids around that, he's the old man, he's 37 years old, but I'm sure it seemed comfortable you could find a lot of things to relate to him about.
Oh, well, there's other quarterbacks older than him doing real good, so I know he's going to fit right in there, and he's going to be awesome Sunday. I can't wait to go play for him, and I can't wait to catch balls for him.
We've seen the big plays now for a couple of months here, and the capabilities there. But to sustain drives, to make the intermediate plays, what do you think that you and the offense needs to tweak or to work on? Because you got to be able to obviously stay on the field. You can't count on the big play all the time.
Absolutely, we got to be on time. Throws got to be on time. Whatever your rhythm is, the throw got to be on time from the quarterback standpoint. The receivers, we got to be at the right depth at the right time, and we got to see coverages. And ultimately, when the ball gets to us, which we may not be at 0-1 if we catch those balls, it's to sustain the drives these past weekend. We all know that, and the guys that dropped them and know that as well. So we got to be better at that, and we got to help our quarterback as well when he has faith in us to throw the ball. Stuff happens. You're going to drop ball here and there, but it can't be as much as we did, and especially on the downs. It's very important on third down, obviously. So that's how you get to the big plays, by making the plays to keep sustaining drives, like you said. So that's important.
What are you seeing in Josh in these practices and in the other times that you've spent with him that's making you feel like he's going to do well and be awesome?
I mean, people look at the track record and look at his, the overall record of him, and I say that's BS. Come on, go watch this guy's film. And when he played for Chicago, even Tampa, he had a lot of good games throwing the ball. Last year, he lit a lot of teams up. The guy knows how to play. And it's not that I believe in, from watching it, because that's it's in the past. So you have to do it tomorrow. So, but what we like about him, and what we really can relate and love about Josh is that he's a competitor, ultimate competitor. And you can see it in his eyes. You can see it the way he talks in the huddle before he gives us the play, that he wants to succeed. We went today. I believe there's about 2 or 3 periods the ball didn't touch the ground. Everything was completed, and that's where he holds us. He holds us to that standard that we got to play at a high level, and that's hope. We got to hope to bring that in on Sunday, and we got to make plays.
Is Baltimore any sort of a rival to you? Around here it used to be.
Tell you what.
What's it even mean?
Everybody's a rival to me when you come across from me, because you're stopping my team from winning a game. You're stopping me from being the best I could be. So everybody's a rival. I don't really get into this stuff right there. Who we're playing and stuff like that. I look at the guy, his jersey number, and I'm trying to beat him. And I hope that the guys feel the same way. We don't need any extra feelings in there. It's just go win a ball game.
What do you see from that Ravens secondary when you look at them on film?
They're awesome. I like Jimmy Smith, so it's going to be awesome to go against him. I think he's a sound physical guy. Also, Sharice Wright. He's also a physical guy. Weddle, obviously, we know him. I know him well from playing in Oakland, and he played in San Diego. And I believe one of the years he led the league in picks, so he has the capability. And was it Webb, the safety? Yeah. Who's the safety? Webb. Yeah, Webb. He's a corner, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So they all have talent and they all have experience. So we're not really that much experience on the outside. So we're just gonna go tack and play a full out throttle physical game, and I'm very interested in doing that, and I look forward to it.
How would you critique your performance last Sunday after watching the tape?
I think there's bits and pieces. For me, it's never gonna be real good. You can take the catches out and all that. I'm gonna make those. I'm gonna make catches, but to me, it's really being there for my teammates on certain plays and going full speed every play. So I worked on that today a lot, taking extra reps and just really flying and practice and really trying to go fast every single time, like it was a game. So I'm trying to get that mentality, and you got to build up your energy, build up the levels in your body also to sustain that full speed every play. But that's what I'm trying to do. I need to do that better.
Troy, are you to the point where you've learned some of the little tricks in the trade, maybe that way to get inside guys for leverage or get separation, things like that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for sure, or I want to be able to play this or start, but little things like to catch on, to drag on what you're saying is there's little things every single day, I catch on. I either ask questions and I always try to pick up little answers, and I watch a lot of AJ Green still to this day. I watched him today. I watched some Julio today, so I like to see if they're running the same routes and how they're setting the guy up. How's the defender playing, or are we going to be playing the same type of stuff, and how can you move guys? So I'm always looking for that edge and always looking to better myself in that way. That's an awesome question.
Very good.